And before I go to bed and finish watching Wednesday, to the girl that wanted to argue with me on Instagram and say that God said that it's better for us to stay single. And I said, kind of, sort of, you got to go back and read the text, because he was having a conversation with the disciples and how they was viewing marriage based on the things that was going on during that time. And you told me I needed to go back and read because I didn't know what I was talking about. Here you go, Pooh. And God bless you.
He intended marriage to be one male, one female, bonded together for life, bonded in the flesh, sexual activity only in the context of marriage, and for them to remain married until they are, watch, departed by death. This is what God originally wanted for all human beings, because in his wisdom, he knows if we follow this, you will live the best life possible. But now we know it is more difficult, because when he said this, the couple was perfect. But what we're dealing with right now is marriage in the context of sin. That is a heavy teaching. And you know who's listening to him? Not only the crowds and the Pharisees, but his disciples. And amongst those 12, one of those men are married, Peter. The other 11 are single men. 12 men, one married, 11 single. So you got one married man who probably knows what it is to be fighting with his wife, Peter, fussing with his wife, Peter, giving her the business, Peter. So Peter knows the frustration of marriage. Then you got 11 dudes who's listening to this and thinking like, yo, that's a heavy teaching. So how do they respond when they hear the teaching? Verse 10, the disciples said to him, whoa, Lord, if such is the case of a man with his wife, it is better to not be married. Peep the text. They're like, yo, so you're trying to tell me if I marry my wife, because remember the culture, and I can't divorce her if she cooks my meal bad, or if she gets big, or if I see somebody more prettier, you telling me, wait, so culture is wrong? So you're telling me, Lord, if I get married, I gotta stay in there no matter what? Well, shoot, Lord, if that's the case, it's better for us to stay single. They understand the gravity of God's original design. They understand the gravity of God's original intent. And when they see that marriage was serious before God, holy before God, a covenant before God, eternal before God, till death before God, we can't be frivolously throwing away our wives and abusing our wives. Well, shoot, if it's that serious in the eyes of God, I might as well stay single. You know what the Lord is saying? You know what? Y'all are right. This teaching is not for everybody. Watch. That's why some of y'all should stay single. That's what he's saying. God, I love the Bible. He's saying to them, yes, since marriage is so serious in the eyes of God, that's why some of you should not get married. Watch this, and don't be in sin at the same time. See? Because some of y'all are thinking, well, I'll just stay single because I'm banging it out anyway, I'm all good. But before he got to this, he was talking about dealing aggressively with sin. So now peep the context. So you want me to be holy, and now you're saying to me, in my holiness, if marriage is too serious, stay single for life while being holy.